Cloud infrastructure was built for humans. Every time compute is needed, someone has to log in, verify, identify, and approve requests, and also manually manage resources. GM everybody, my name is Pluto Dev, and I'm here to put you on something really nice called Agentic Cloud. Alright, so what does it mean for AI to work for people? It also means that it can also create problems for people. Even if an AI system is autonomous, it still has to wait for a human to give access to infrastructure. Now that is the gap Agentic Cloud is solving. Agentic Cloud by IONET allows AI agents to directly interact with computer resources. Instead of relying on a person, an agent can decide what it needs, provision of GPUs, run workloads, and shut everything down when it's done. All of this happens without human involvement. In this video, I connected an AI agent inside Cursor to IONET using MCP. For example, I can ask it to list available tools, check deployment, or find GPU resources. Instead of navigating dashboards, everything happens through simple prompts. What this represents is a massive shift from infrastructure that humans operate to infrastructure that AI systems can control on their own. As AI becomes more autonomous, the systems it depends on also need to become autonomous. That's what Agentic Clouds can do. Alright, so I'll be dropping the link to the website on my on the chat description. So we have different methods to get started. We can use Claude Code directly. Well, since I'm more comfortable with GUI based agents, we're going to use Cursor. So you go from this website, you go to your Cursor. So we are following the instructions on here. Open settings, features, MCP, click and add a new MCP server. The name is already there, the type is already there, and we'll be adding our private IONET key. Alright, so let's do that. So let's go back to Cursor. Let's go to settings. So MCP, tools and MCP. So add MCP, paste it. So once we've added that, we can then, since we've added the agent, added the MCP, we can then test it. It's as simple as that. I just had to go on pause so I could add my private key, my API key. And now let's do like a simple task. Before we go into something complicated. Alright, so what IO Cloud tools are available? So there was a mistake before we run the agent. We have to close Cursor, open Cursor. Alright, so let's try it now. Let's try with a new chat. What IO Cloud tools are available? Do we have good responses? Now let's do a complicated prompt. Find a variable NVIDIA H100 GPUs on IO Cloud and summarize the best option, including price and availability. Alright, so it's working. Alright, so I'm waiting for the information to come out. Alright, so it worked. So that's basically it. With Agency Cloud and the simple setup, just adding in an MCP, everything works directly from your operating system. So go check it out, guys, and give me feedback.